I make like indie rock, indie pop music, which from where we're from is unheard of.
Yeah.
There's no one else. There's no one else doing what I'm kind of doing. So having the space to develop that and just feel free in creating that and being pushed to, it's done wonders.
Hi, I'm Nils by ODG. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. And what's your name?
Rico.
Okay. Have you ever got your nails done before?
I have
Okay. What do you usually get?
French tips.
That's a really nice choice. So what are you getting today?
I'm just gonna get some gems on it.
Okay.
Little something.
Stylish. We love
You know
that.
what I mean? Yeah.
Okay, let's get started. Can I get your other hand first? Perfect. So, how do you usually feel about, getting your nails done?
Standard procedure.
Oh, sorry, he's been here before.
Maintenance.
Maintenance, okay.
Yeah.
How does it, make you feel? Does it make you feel like,
Feel like a baddie.
Like a baddie. You know what? We love feeling like a baddie. Do you usually get just your nails done or do you do other forms of maintenance?
I'll get a young mani pedi, you know what I'm saying, when I got the time.
How does that feel as well?
No, the feet thing is essential.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's get to know you a bit more.
Yeah, good.
So, did you grow up here, around here?
Yeah, I grew up in Brandon, Aylesbury.
Okay. How was it growing up around those kind of areas?
A bit dangerous.
Would you care to explain how?
Loads of strife in my area, you know what I'm saying? People coming from different walks of life, very angry kids and also adults.
Yeah. How would you say that you've overcome that and moved away from that, if you have?
Well, MSL and Inspire, they help me, put myself in different environments where I am not exposed as much or for as long.
What kind of kid were you in that type of environment? Would you say that it shaped who you are today?
I'd say I adjusted well. I feel like I'm very when it gets hot in the kitchen, you know what I'm saying? I ain't leaving the kitchen. So kind of adjusted to my environment, but stay true to who I'm trying to be and who I want to be.
Was it ever a safe space for you to go to when you were younger, someone for you to talk to or rely on?
Definitely when I was going to youth clubs, I think that's where I first met Andrew, when I was going to youth club it was in Woolworth, I forgot the name, but it was in Woolworth. So that for me was when I'm not training, when I wasn't at cadets or any other engagements, that's where I'd find myself.
If there was one thing that you would wish for people to know about how it was growing up in Southwark, what would you want to say?
It was the jungle. It was the jungle. It's not obviously everyone has their own struggles and things like that, but I feel like it was peculiar in a way where you have people basically from the same area who just don't like each other. Some for good reason, others just for I just don't like you, just for existing. It was weird. It was weird.
Would that create a lot of conflict? Would you say?
Yeah, but it's conflict that shouldn't really be your conflict.
Yeah.
To feel, you felt it's people are bleeding on you because they can't do what they want to a person they want or a person they have an issue with.
Yeah.
So it's okay, cool. If you're just from a certain area, people are moving a certain way towards you when in reality you've got nothing to do with them. You don't even care about them.
So when you speak about you having to carry on kind of people's crosses and their own issues, would it be more so just kind of wars between different boroughs, or how would you explain that?
I wouldn't say it's more from an affiliate standpoint, but more I got brethren that chill with people who, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then it's you're chilling with those people, now it's subject to that. Or okay, cool. I went to school in Peckham, but I lived in Aylesbury.
Yeah.
So by the time I'm in year 9 and shit's kicking off, I'm kind of like taboo in my school.
Yeah.
But more time, because my friends are who they are, it's like...
You have to kind of pick a side.
Not even pick a side, more say, innit? Because the people in Arsbury, like, I chilled with older people. But the older people I chilled with, they bang boo, like, there's some other shit. We just be chilling on the block, whatnot, like, that kind of stuff will never find us.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But there's a side of Arsbury that they were onto that kind of, but I didn't chill out. I thought they were weird, innit? So I never really talked to them boys.
Stayed out of it kind of thing.
Yeah. But like certain parties I would go to, like certain times after school,
Yeah.
You just get a bit weird.
Would you ever just see yourself actively caught in between it, or were you more so just like on this?
I was playing basketball. Like I played for a basketball team outside of my school, playing national league. So like more time I'm focused on getting to training, things like that. It's when I go smoke with my friends or chill with my friends after school.
Yeah.
But at some point I was like, this is dead. Like I'm on a whole different path. So I kind of just separated myself from
all of that.
just cut the bullshit.
Was it like basketball? Was that kind of an escape for you from all of that?
More time I was doing different things in like secondary, and also I went college sixth form outside of Southwark.
Yeah.
So it was never for me when I went sixth form outside of Southwark. It was never really my problem anymore. But during secondary school, because I was always on kind of my own kind of thing, and my basketball club was in Brixton.
Yeah.
It's like, unless I'm actively chilling with these guys, it's not my problem.
Yeah.
But, you know, if anyone was to approach me or be like, oh, yeah, or see me, then...
You would have,
yeah, like, that's the sort of thing.
So how would you say that you found out about MSL?
So I started coming to studio here through Steve, and that's kind of how I was introduced to MSL. I knew about Andrew from Inspire, and then I found out he's working with Steve. Obviously, they know people from my area. They've been knowing people from my area, but that was when I first properly was introduced to them. Yeah.
How would you say that, like, since you've known them, how have they, like, helped and supported you in any way, shape, or form?
Musically, Steve has done things for me like no one else would or could. Like would or both things. Like even if they could, they wouldn't. And even if they would, they couldn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And put me in a space where I can spend time creating and focus on creating and lock in hours and hours on end. Especially when I work so much.
Yeah.
It's like finding the time and the scheduling to go studio, to make music, to be creative. It can be hellish. So just having a space that feels like, it literally felt like home, where I've got that freedom, I've got that trust as well.
Yeah.
And someone that believes in my vision, even when I say like they don't fully see it, you know what I mean? Because I feel like even with the music genre I make like obviously underground rap, which you hear a lot of, but I make like indie rock, indie pop music, which from where we're from is unheard of.
Yeah.
There's no one else. There's no one else doing what I'm kind of doing. So having the space to develop that and just feel free in creating that and being pushed to, it's done wonders.
I love that. How would you say like it's changed you, or like just change your experience on things or your outlook on life in general ever since being a part of it and being welcomed into the community?
Definitely giving myself more self-confidence into the person I want to become, and in building the habits of that person I want to become. I feel like we all have this idea of who we want to be, but when we break down that idea of who we want to be, they come into the kind of categories of certain habits. Yeah. So it's like, okay, cool. If I want to be the greatest artist ever, per se, it means I'm at the studio all the time. It means I'm foregoing being at certain places to be involved musically. It means I'm performing at places. It means I'm putting myself out there, posting my music, showing my music to people, and putting the work at the forefront. So definitely, it's helped me change in terms of before, like okay, cool. If I was to say I don't have the resources to be able to go studio 6, 7 times a week, 8 times a week, Steve put me in a place where now, yo, you can do this if you want to do this. So it helped me prove to myself that this is actually what I want to do because I've got the facilities. Yeah. So if I'm not doing it, it's because I don't want it enough.
Would you say there's any particular like workshop or activity or anything that MSR have done that has impacted you personally?
So they done a 10-week kind of music program where they gathered like 8 artists, I think 8 to 10 artists, just got us all together, and an engineer and a producer, and just made stuff from scratch. So we got to experience different artists, their kind of process, the style of music they make or want to make. I got to put some of my indie stuff in there. So there's like indie, Afro sing, rap. So there's all kinds of music you could kind of engage with. And, you know, it's on the spot. You're right in there. And if you think about like, if I was to get a call up today, any artist, my favorite artist was to be like, oh, I've got a studio session. I'm in London for 10 hours. Come session with me. That's how that experience felt. It was like once a week, but it was great. It was great. He had different people come through during the program as well, who are in the industry or of the industry, listening to our tracks, giving us feedback, giving us advice, as well as people he worked with. Also, Andrew came through as well, helped facilitate that. But within that program, we made some songs I was really happy with, and some songs that allowed me to also be able to experiment with people I'd usually kind of be uncomfortable experimenting with. And that in itself was kind of special.
And ever since like doing all of this, would you say that your confidence has grown?
My ego's been large, but after that, it's just like it's crazy. It's crazy. Like no one can tell me anything about who I'm becoming or who I want to be. Like now, I feel it more than ever.
Would you say that you kind of defined where you want to go in your future, or how you look at your future? Have you solidified that for yourself?
Definitely. Because of the different facets I engage with creatively, I do feel like to some people it looks like madness in terms of like, why are you doing so many? Just pick one thing. Pick one thing to do. But yeah, definitely I've got that vision now that feels clearer than it ever than it's ever felt, and it's just putting the pieces together and executing.
How would you say you're feeling right now about your nails? How are you feeling through the process of it?
And I'm looking at my thumb. My thumb is looking kind of, you know what I'm saying? I get there.
How often would you say that you get your nails done?
That's what I'm saying. I don't get it often. So when I'm like, it's like, yeah, Steve texted me, was like, what, you want to get your nails done? Yeah, I was like, can you help? Yeah, I want to get your nails done. I was like, what are you trying to tell me right now? I was like, you're trying to trick.
I mean, to me, grooming is more so just taking care of yourself. I think it's a form of self-love. Yeah. What would you say grooming means to you?
No, definitely self-love. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shaving, make sure you shave and that. Get a trim and that. Get a retwist. Get your nails done. Do a spa day. You know what I'm saying? Shave your balls and that. You know what I'm saying? Guys don't be shaving their balls. You got you got you know what I'm saying?
When you look at your hands after this, what do you want like people to kind of say about them, or how would they make you feel per se?
Sorry, I'll start a question again.
When you obviously finish getting your nails done, how does it make you feel? Like, how would you want people to perceive you or look at you as?
No, like I feel like my hands are clean. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking pristine and that. And like a little self-care baby and that. Yeah, it's live.
If you could, I don't know, let's say speak to your younger self, what would you say to them? What kind of advice would you give? Being who you are today.
You don't need to try to make everyone happy. And you shouldn't try to make everyone happy. Even if that's your mom, even if that's your dad. Yeah. No matter who's telling you, you can, because obviously I was really good with academics growing up, but it's never what I wanted to do. Well, because I flourished in it, I also flourished in the creative stuff. My parents only saw one avenue as one that would bear fruit. Yeah. But I'll definitely tell my younger self, like, fuck what mom has to say. Fuck what mom has to say. She don't know shit.
Who you are today, would you say you kind of make your own decisions and don't really allow people's opinions to impact who you are or how you perceive yourself?
I try to stay open-minded with advice, so I won't reject any ideas.
Yeah.
I take in everything everyone says and I consider it, but I definitely think my path is my own to bear. And also, I've never met anyone like me, so there's no point trying to draw comparisons or be like, oh, you should do like this because this person done this, when they don't sit in my
shoes.
They don't sit in my shoes or even category.
Yeah. And in terms of like other young children and stuff, like if you had a chance to speak to them, what would you say to them, like the younger generation of today?
Stop caring about how you're perceived. Don't care what people have to say. You do what you want, dress how you want, live how you want. And, like, love your life, innit? Because tomorrow is not promised.
Exactly. Yeah.
And if tomorrow's not promised, at least live every day. Not live every day like it's your last in the sense of just, like, be an idiot.
Yeah.
But make sure you're living a full life. Don't bedrock. Like, I hate... There's one thing I like. My little sister does it so much, and I hate it. Do not bedrock. Because, like, you sitting in bed, yeah. Imagine... For me, yeah, I look at myself like, if I was to pass tomorrow and all I did was rot in bed the day before, I was like, I really spent my last day on earth
doing that. Yeah.
Brother, on bed, in TikTok, under my sheets and that. Dead.
I mean, they say that you miss 100% of the opportunities you don't take in life.
Facts.
So, obviously, if you're in your bed all day, you're not really getting many opportunities.
That's
good. Where would you say that you would see yourself now in like 10 years' time, for example?
In 10 years' time, I should be like, maybe, no, not even maybe. 10 years' time, I want to have my own production company. I want to have my own label. And I would definitely be one of the greatest artists that ever came out of. Greatest artist that ever came out of Osbury.
Period to that.
Most versatile, one of the most versatile artists in the world, like at least top 5. I don't care, top 5 versatile artists in the world. That's how I see it.
And if you had your own production company, would you want to help them the same way that MSL have helped you?
Definitely. I'd want to offer out opportunities to people who are from places I'm from, who don't have that kind of a background to lean on, where it's like, if shit hits the fan, what am I doing, or who can I go to? I want to be able to offer out programs where it's like, you can come, you can get mentoring, you can get an internship. Yeah. You can get a graduate scheme at my production company.
Yeah, I like that. That idea sounds like it would really benefit a lot of people.
Yeah.
Especially those who don't necessarily believe in themselves a lot.
That's
Any final last words to the mic that you'd like to say?
MSL, greatest of all time. Hey. No, I got it. Hold on. I got a little phrase for this. Okay. Diddy tried, Andrew lied, MSL on 5.